3-pointer on the other end for the Vikings. Excuse me, for the Cavemen. Just when things are looking good for the Vikings, Cavemen come back with a quick answer. 9-point lead. PG student section getting loud and proud here, trying to rally the boys. Here comes Riley, driving and shot off the marks once again. Rebound to Dallin Harley. Condi with 1 point. He's got 27 seconds on the game clock. Have to assume the Cavemen will play for the last shot here. Defense is Bodie Childs on Condi. Bigger pardon, that's Quinn Daly playing defense. Condi down to 10 seconds. PG's crowd trying to fake him out with a quick count. And Condi all the way to the basket. That's the end of the first quarter. Braden Condi getting his first points of the game. And those have got to be the prettiest points of the game thus far. Tyler Bart back in for the Vikings, along with Hayden Raw, Riley Kurt, Quinn Daly, and Daniel Deere. Here's Johnson, out to Poulton, back to Johnson. Excuse me, that was Harris, back to Johnson. Dallin Harley thought about a jumper from the big man. City drives, it's a hook shot, and it's a loose ball foul. I think that'll go against Spencer Johnson. The foul is indeed against Johnson. That's his first of the game. 16 fouls on the Caveman, though now on the penalty. Shots for the rest of the way for the Vikings. Vikings need to make those shots count. They missed 2 free throws in the first quarter. They're going to get back into this. It has to be good shooting. Not a way to begin. Spencer Johnson flying in for the rebound, but can't hold it. And it's going to be an and one. Hayden Raw finding himself all alone picking daisies under the basket after an impressive rebound by Johnson. He just can't quite hold on. Johnson just about got into the stratosphere, showing that white man can indeed jump. But it results in a 3-point play for the Vikings. Braden Condi, 1 point into Hurley. Dallin comfortable about 5 feet away from the basket. Tyler Bart not letting him go there. Back to Condi. Condi will reset the offense. Riley playing defense on him. Riley with a significant size advantage. Condi just 5'8", Riley 6'4". It's down into Johnson. He takes a shot, but he was fouled on the drive. Foul goes against Dallin Deere. First foul for Dallin. And Brendan Bailey back into the game, and Spencer Johnson getting a well-deserved rest. American Folk bench on their feet. Spencer Johnson with the hot hand last game, keeping it up here in AF. 3-pointer by Poulton. In and out and in again. Vikings in the deep offensive set now, down 11. And turnover there. Speaking of Spencer Johnson, having the career game last night, carrying it into this evening. Want to make note that Spencer Johnson's family, mom and dad, were in a severe car wreck while returning from California for the Max Preps tournament. Critical injuries, both have been hospitalized. We wish them a speedy recovery. Congratulate them on their superb play of their son, Spencer Johnson. Elbosh put up there by the Caveman. Foul on the loose ball. I believe that foul is going to go against Quinn Daly. No, they're going to give it to Daniel Deere. Bailey set to inbound. And Vikings getting one more rotation in. This is Keegan Kuhn checking into the game for PG. Inbound to Daly, Daly out to Condi. Dallin out to Condi. Here's Bailey driving, draws contact, no call, shot missed. Brendan Bailey lowering his shoulder on the 230-pound Tyler Bart. Then on the other end, Tyler Bott unable to get up to that pass. Another unforced turnover by the Vikings. Here comes Braden Condy, winning point. Condy out to Bailey at the right elbow. Bailey puts it on the ground. Tyler Bott all the way out to guard Bailey, who loses a step, but actually controls the dribble. Condy on the three, no good. Rebound tipped out by Poland, controlled by the Vikings. It's Riley Kurt. Riley gonna do it all himself, but met by Bailey. Driving baseline, open three in the corner. Nope, he won't take it. Vikings to set up their offense once again. Braden Wellman with the ball. Got Condy is on him. Out to the right elbow. That's Brody Childs, who gives back to Wellman. Wellman to Riley. Riley to Bott. AF in a tight man defense. PG not really doing much. Excuse me, no. AF in a 2-3 defense. And out of bounds off the leg of Braden Harris. So Johnson back into the game. Don't get a lot of rest when you're as productive a player as Spencer Johnson. Vikings to inbound, baseline. Here's Wellman. Johnson's got the cut. No, excuse me, that's Riley. Johnson covering him. And again, shots not falling for Riley Kurt, trying to take advantage of Johnson on him, 3 inches smaller than Bailey. Shot just not falling. Dallin has it beyond 3-point line, out to Bailey. Bailey with tight defense on him. That's Keegan Kuhn on the defense. The foul is going to be on Keegan Kuhn. 2 fouls on Kuhn. Bailey now with 2 shots. His K-men up by 11, make it 12. Brendan Bailey, just a junior, already committed to Arizona State. The Sun Devils' first commitment of the 2016 class. And he's got, I believe, 5 points. Vikings out of bounds. So again, Vikings coming into this game 11-1. The only loss coming to a very good Maple Mountain team, a team that will compete for the Furry State title, led by Jaron Ha, among others. And they're in danger of losing another one here as Spencer Johnson drives the baseline, lays it in for 2. Riley only with 3 points on the night. Condy was good on him. Condy's only 5'8", and yet was able to get his hands in the dribble lane. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Pleasant Grove. It looks like there's actually going to be a foul on the play. Both teams now on the penalty. This will send Brendan Bailey back to the line. So 3 fouls on every foul for the rest of the game here with 4 minutes left in quarter number 2. Excuse me, rest of the half. Bailey now 3 for 3 from the charity strike. Rocking the Red Sox and some pretty cool kicks. He gives his Cavemen a 16-point lead, 17-point lead. Vikings desperate for offense, some offense, any offense against this dynamic, fast-moving zone of the Cavemen. Not really trying to work that high post. Giving the ball to Riley, who is used to ISO. ISO doesn't work against his zone. Riley working on Bailey, out to the 3-point elbow, shot off the mark. And a ticky-tack foul down there at the bottom. No, it's going to be just tipped out of bounds. Second, I thought they were getting Keegan Kuhn for the foul on Johnson. But refs think better of it. Instead, possession just goes to the the caveman. Bailey at the right elbow. Polton, Condi. Condi yo-yoing. Now kills his dribble out to Polton. Polton fought about a 3, thinks better of it to Bailey. Bit sloppy pass by Brendan Bailey, stolen by the Vikings all the way to the other end. Easy 2 points. Daniel Deal getting his, I believe, his first points of the game on the sloppy shooting night for Pleasant Grove. Condi to Johnson at the left elbow. Johnson tightly defended. And Dallin Harley with the jumper, no good. And Cameron Polton, do you want some turkey with that stuffing? Viking defense getting up in the air. And now top off of a 3, no good. Rebound Caveman. Condi now dribbling just past midcourt. He's got 2 minutes on the clock. Caveman with a huge lead, 31-16. Minute 55 left. Brendan Bailey has it. Now to Condi to Johnson. Entry pass to Bailey. Hands by Pleasant Grove getting in the way to drop and to stop an earth-shattering alley-oop. Then on the other end, foul on the play. No, out of bounds. Substitution for the Cavemen. This is Braden Harris, coming in for Cameron Polton. The foul on the shot is Riley Kurt, averaging 21 points a game. Only 3 here in the early going, has a chance for a 3-point play, and he connects. It's now 6 points for Riley after the natural design inbound play. Here's to Dallin Harley. Dallin looking, nowhere to go with it. And then here's Johnson. Johnson looking down low. Can't stop that. Spencer Johnson on another level here tonight. So the clock will likely tip below 1 minute here on this Viking possession. We'll see how long they hold onto the ball. Daniel Deal goes into, and no call on that play. Keegan Kuhn went up and came right back down with it, with a hand on the ball. Should have been a jump. Instead, they're going to get a foul and send Kuhn to the free throw line. Foul goes to Braden Harris. Foul number 2 on Harris here in the first half. So Keegan Kuhn getting away with a little something there. Makes the first free throw. And makes 2 of 2. Spencer Johnson to Condi. Condi fought about 3, gives to Bailey, who will take the 3, and L ball. Out of bounds, Vikings possession. The Pleasant Grove fans are going to let Brendan Bailey hear about that one for a few minutes. His shot was about 2 feet behind the 3-point line. Deep running the point now for the Vikings. This is Braden Wellman. Wellman defended by Condi. Out to the elbow. This is Daniel Deal. Back to Wellman. Riley standing by himself at the left elbow. Brendan Bailey right up in his grill. And 10 seconds on the clock here in the first half. Wellman gets off Condi, and Brendan Bailey steals the pass. He's got nothing but Kerr in front of him. Count it! The hoop and the harm. Brendan Bailey, coast to coast, just as the clock expires. He'll have one with absolutely no time and no pressure. 13-point lead with the, what's this called? Extra point pending. And Brendan Bailey silenced the air ball chants and gives his caveman a 36-21 point lead here at half.